Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something real and something messy. Co-parenting with a narcissist. If you're co-parenting with a narcissist, someone who seems impossible, manipulative, immature, I want to give you a window into how their brain works and what you can do to keep peace. See, the thing is, narcissists don't co-parent. They compete. They counter-parent. The truth is, you're not really co-parenting with a father. You're co-parenting with an extra child. A narcissist doesn't want a partnership. They want power. They want control over the schedule, over your emotions, over your narrative. They'll weaponize parenting time just to provoke you and upset you and try to ruin your day because they lost control of you. So it's never about what's best for the kid or the children. It's about staying in control, even if everybody gets hurt. They just don't care, unfortunately. What stopped me is something different that you might not hear about. But I'll tell you a story. One time my ex told me she was going to meet me at 3 p.m., I believe it was. And it was in the middle of a mall for a custody exchange. And being a narcissist at the time, I decided to play games. I just went out to lunch. I showed up very late on purpose. I texted her confusing things. I thought I was being clever, controlling the situation, ruining her day, keeping her off balance, but it just didn't work. She didn't take the bait. She didn't fall for it. In fact, she made me look like a fool. She simply said, well, this was your chance to see your child and you blew it. I'm going home. And she laughed at me. She mocked me. She didn't fight. She didn't explain. She wasn't even visibly upset that I could tell. She just left. And I was stunned because I was thinking, oh, we're going to be arguing in the mall or whatever. And at that moment, I understood I lost full control. She stuck to her word. She didn't waver. She didn't get emotional. She was very strategic and stubborn. And she made me feel foolish. And I genuinely felt stupid. After that day, I didn't play these games with her anymore. It's not because I changed or became a better man or went through therapy or whatever. By the way, most narcissists don't change. I know this is a little off topic, but I did a gnome video and it's 25 seconds and it got over 1,000 views. Go and watch it. But I just want to throw that out there and promote myself a little bit. But again, getting back to the story. See, I was made to be a fool. She made me look stupid. She made me look like an idiot. And I felt very weak and powerless. And I didn't want to ever feel that feeling again. She set a boundary. She stuck to it. And she simply left and left me there looking like an idiot. There was literally nothing I could do. She was stubborn. She backed it up. She did what she said and said what she was going to do. That's it. There was no games. There was no arguments. Nothing. It was my chance. I blew it and she left. I'm a fool. That was it. But at the time, I didn't know she set a boundary. So obviously, that's the number one way to do this and stop explaining yourself. Don't argue. Don't negotiate with a lunatic. Hold the boundary. If you said you're exchanging the child at 3 p.m. and they play games, that's the boundary. 3 p.m. You will tolerate harassment. You will block them after the first violation. Boundaries without consequences are merely suggestions. Narcissists eat those for breakfast. Another way to do it, I recently found out there's parenting apps. Now, stop the texting, stop emailing. You can use a co-parenting app. I think one is called Talking Parents or Our Family Wizard app. These apps keep a message logged, time-stamped, and ready for court. Those two apps are phenomenal. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. Actually, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I just know those apps are admissible in court, and I know that the courts work with these apps, those two apps. And it takes all emotion out of communication, and it protects you legally. You don't need drama, you need proof. You don't need drama, you need receipts. And believe it or not, more often than not, money is always going to be a factor. So, believe it or not, legal support exists. Even if you're broke, if you don't know what your rights are, talk to people that do. I promise you, this has helped me more times than I could count on my hands. Many law firms offer free consultations. Maybe it's 20 minutes, I think. And some even offer pro bono services. They have to give away a certain amount of hours every year. I don't know what, but it's 100 hours or something, whatever. But you don't have to walk into court totally blind. Get a free consultation. Get multiple ones. Record these consultations. These are gold. And often try to get those free services. Many huge law firms offer pro bono services. You just have to ask them and check it out. If they don't know, they'll refer you to somebody that does. They all stick together for different reasons. But you don't have to walk into court not knowing anything. And you don't have to wait till things are falling apart and grasp at straws. Ask questions now. It could save you so many years of stress. Believe me. Look, co-parenting with a narcissist, it's no joke. It takes strength, boundaries, consistency, and unfortunately, I hate to say this, you were probably isolated. You don't have a lot of friends or family, but you need that. You need support. The moment you stop playing their games is the moment you take back your peace. You don't have to match their chaos. You just have to outlast it. And trust me, you will outlast them. They will get bored. They will get tired. Eventually, they may not even want to see the children. I hate to say that, but they're going to lose interest in everything sooner or later. And it's sad, but it's so true. They're going to notice when you change, when they can't play games with you anymore. And for all you parents out there, I want to send this out to the sky and just say that I know it's difficult. Hopefully this finds you and offers some peace, knowledge, and comfort in your heart. And everything will work out. God is in your corner. God is good. Pray for peace. Stay strong. Do it for your children. You owe it to your children, even if you don't feel like you owe it to yourself. God bless. Thanks for watching.